In this video, I'm going to give you my recommendations for the best inexpensive quadcopters for learning how to fly. This is possibly one of the most important pieces of advice I can give you in this course, and that is to really spend some time with one of these inexpensive quadcopters to practice and get familiar with the controls and really learn how a quadcopter works. I really strongly suggest getting one of these and just putting in the hours. You're going to crash it. You might lose one, but it's better to lose a $50 or less quadcopter than if you were to buy a Phantom and crash or lose it and you're out more than $1,000. So again, I highly recommend picking up one of these inexpensive quadcopters and really putting it through the paces, learning how to fly before you move on to something more expensive. Okay, so there's two specific quadcopters that I would highly recommend for training purposes. The first one is the Hubsan H107L X4 Mini. They're available on Amazon. This is a really small quadcopter. Fits in the palm of your hand. You can see it's only $37.99 through Amazon. I really like this quadcopter because you can fly it indoors. In fact, it flies best indoors. If you try to fly outside and there's any kind of air or wind, it just doesn't fly that good. But it's really good for flying indoors and getting a feel for how quadcopters work. There's a few important things to look for when shopping for one of these training quadcopters. You do want one that has at least 4 channels. That'll be most similar to the Phantom quadcopter if the Phantom is what you're going for, or most any other quadcopter that's on a more professional level. They do sell these on Amazon without the controller, so if it's your first one, make sure you are getting one that does include batteries, includes the controller, and you should be good to go. Another training quadcopter that I really like is available through Hobby King. This is the hobbyking.com website, and if you just go to their menu here, multi-rotors and parts, RTF stands for ready to fly, and that's what we're looking for, ready to fly multi-rotor. There's quite a few options here. Again, anything that has 4 channels and is inexpensive is probably going to work out fine. I've heard good things about this X-Dart. It's another small quadcopter for only $20. Again, I think that's a 4 channel. The one that I've tried and really like is down here on the second page, and it's called the Q-Bot, Hobby King Q-Bot. Costs a little bit more at $39.99, but it is 4 channel and it is a little bit larger than the Hubsan. You can fly it outdoors, and I found that was a really good quadcopter for training. So again, do the smart thing, get an inexpensive quadcopter first, even if you feel like you're tech savvy and maybe you've flown other RC vehicles before. I think it's really important to get some good hours in on your flight training. Practice on one of these first, and then you'll have the confidence to be able to fly something more expensive.